Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your favorite neighborhood casters. It's Niels and with me, my co-caster Stefan. Say hello, Stefan.
Hello.
Thank you. I love how you just take directions so easily.
Exactly. You just
We
tell me
have,
what to do and I'll say it.
yeah, great stuff. Yeah, we have a very nice game for you tonight. A quick little heated game, like Gerticus tweeted out before the game. We've got Boka versus Stracticc here, and I feel like these guys are very well matched between each other. Of course, Boka took a game of the legendary Batchford in his game against him, but I mean Stracticc is no slouch either, and I guess they both got top 12 in their last cups. So this should be a very good match, Stefan.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, so they got more or less equal placements in the last Pro Series. Also, they have pretty equal ranks in matchmaking. And don't forget the game that Stractic had against Senert earlier in Season 1. It was a really good game, and also Stractic played very well versus Sticka. Unfortunately, he got out BR'd a couple of times on Plaza, but the Truth game was really solid. And today it's going to be best of 3 Truth, so we're going to see a lot of Truth pistol action. So really looking forward to that, guys. Before we start up the game, I wanna hear a quick prediction, Niels. Who's gonna take it? I personally I hope for game 3 because these players are so equally balanced. But I wanna hear your opinion real quick.
Well, first of all, my opinion is that I think Stractic is very glad that this is a game of best of three with only truth, because I don't think he enjoyed Plaza for one bit, and I think he would just have quit the lobby if he saw a Plaza game loading in. But to answer your question, I think it's going to be a 2-1. I'm also going for a game three, and I'm going in favor of Boka. But I feel like with Boka, it's all about the mindset and the form of the day. You know what I mean? Because we've seen him put up some drastically different performances in the past. So I'm looking. I think he's going to win this, but it's going to be a 2-1. It's going to be close.
Yeah, guys, and a quick shout out to the chat. So we did a poll, but we can't do polls because we're not affiliate yet. So type 1 in the chat if you think Boca is gonna win. Type 2 in the chat if you think that Stracticc's gonna win. I just want to add one more thing before we start the game. In the last couple of games that we had Boca on stream, something very specific happened. Are you hoping, or do you think actually that's gonna happen again today, Niels?
I've talked to him before the game, and he says he's gonna make at least two ninjas on this guy. So we're gonna keep him to that. Everything below two ninjas is an L in my book.
Yeah, just quickly typing something in the chat, guys. I think we should start it up and see for ourselves.
Yeah, let's load it up. I would like to jump aboard with Stractic here. And I would like to see him do either like we saw Tommy do, go into the attic, or do a Legends Precision Eye type of play and just go onto the bubble generator immediately.
Begin jij maar.
Jumping aboard with Stractic, he's actually opting to go for the bubble generator. I know Stractic has been watching about all of our streams, so he is listening very well to our very expertly crafted starting strats here. Unfortunately, losing the initial battle for top middle, but some nice shots out pistoling Boka, even though he had the high ground. We're not gonna do another Star Wars Stefan here, because last week I boggled that one very hard.
Yeah, definitely nice start here by Stractic. Actually 2-0 up already in the first 30 seconds. So man's definitely hot at the moment. And let's see
Man's
if
beaming, man's beaming
Man's
right now.
beaming, yeah, and actually gets the spawn trap correct again. So great stuff by Alex so far, Niels.
Yeah, very good plays by Stractic, and I really like this positioning, right? We've seen it time and time again. Just getting top middle, you can use the bubbles to your advantage. You can escape through bottom middle if things get a little too heated for your taste. And I would like to see Boka make a couple of car pushes, or maybe like we saw Precision I do, maybe just some hover walking towards bottom middle. But they actually switched positions right now. I'm not sure what Stractic's play was there. He got a little he got a little bit impatient, and Boka with the nice stick. That's already one on the board, Stefan.
Yeah, very nice stick by Boka. Stractic seemed to be a little bit too aggressive on that push there. He might have known, or he might have figured out that that Boka was going to have plasma grenades with easy sticky. Boka now dropping to get that second kill on Stracticc. Almost hits him with a stick, but finishes him off with the headshot. Great stuff by Boka. And both players are beaming. 2-2 is the score so far, Niels.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Stracticc was trying to do there. Just beelining bottom base. I don't think that's ever the play to make. But Boka very comfortably in the 2-2 score, being top middle. And I don't like what Alex is doing right here. I think he should be pushing Carbine. Like I said, I know this guy has been watching our streams, so shout out to him for that. But I feel like he should pay a little bit more attention to what the experts has to say, Stefan.
And nice challenge here by Boka. Unfortunately, doesn't win it. Like Stracticc was clambering up, so I felt like Boka had the advantage there to actually get his third kill. Both players now swapped positions, so Boka is bottom of the base and Stracticc is on top middle. We saw some interesting shots actually by Stracticc, like underneath the shield to keep Boka weak, but he couldn't capitalize on it, and now Boka is just trying to create different angles. But mainly the two angles that he takes are the P angle and the window angle. So I'd like to see him go Carbine a little bit more. But at the moment we see a little bit of a stalemate. Who's gonna take the next kill, do you think?
Well, we've seen a bit more. We've seen a couple of impatient jumps out of top middle by Alex. I think it's going a bit too slow for him. He told us that this is going to be his last 1v1 for a while because he was focusing on 4v4 for a bit. But yeah, this is Boka's been doing some pretty predictable stuff in my opinion. He's been taking the same two angles. And what are you doing, Alex? I have no clue what he was thinking there. I guess it was the fabled surprise factor that you're talking about, but I don't think that's the way to do it.
And Boka unfortunately predicts the spawn incorrectly, so Alex actually spawned in blue base. Nice shot by Alex to make Boka one shot. Is he gonna capitalize on this one? He's flying top mid, but Boka got shields, and now Stracticc has to drop bottom middle in the worst position of the two. And they're just staring at each other a little bit. It's like a stare down, but guys, the match has already begun. And after that hot start, where we saw 4 kills in the first 1.5 minutes, we see a little bit of a stalemate now, but I feel like things are gonna heat up again right now.
Yeah, I think Boka was like, I mean, Alex, I've been outshooting you a couple of times now. I'm gonna give you top middle for free, and I'm gonna take my trusted window angle right here. I'm not sure what that play was to put yourself in a worse position there. I guess he expected Stracticc to still be up top base, but yeah, they basically swapped positions, and I would like to jump aboard with Alex here and see how he's gonna defend top middle. We've seen him be a bit impatient a couple of times, and I really like this play by Boka. Going into the bubble, going to the car. Maybe he should watch some nerdy grenades by Tommy the Krogan, because this is basically a play out of the playbook by Tommy. And I think they're gonna actually swap positions again, because now Stracticc is in bubble. No, Boka challenging bottom middle, questionable challenge. He gets away with his life, thankfully. And Stracticc probably going to fly. Yeah, he's gonna fly top middle again, and we're gonna see Boka clamber up the top carbine and going in for the re-challenge right here. And Stracticc kind of lost him there. So this is probably a kill for... Oh my, what a stick by Stracticc! That's a great play by this guy. That was basically the only out he had, Stefan.
Yeah, great stick by Alex. I'm not sure if Boka got a fake melee there or he actually just pummeled the shield there. But fact is that we are now 3-3, so the score is tied again. Both players show a little bit like less aggression than in the beginning, although they are changing angles a lot now. So Boka is opting to go for car side a little bit more, and now we also see Stracticc more on car side. Nice shots by both players. Stracticc was temporarily out of ammo, but he picked up the tactical magnum real quick. So good job by him, in control of top middle. So yeah, a nice match so far, and a tight score.
Yeah, and I would like to see Stracticc do that a little bit more, like for again talking about Tommy the Krogan. Every time he gets a kill, he just runs bottom middle to get that tech max, spawn traps the guy, goes up to top middle again. I would like to see a bit more of that methodical gameplay here. But I mean, it's a nice change of pace, right? That these guys are challenging other places than top middle here. This bubble challenge should be easily won by Boka. He gets the kill, whiffs a couple of shots, but his positional advantage was so large that he got away with it, thankfully. Let's see if he can predict the spawn right, and I think he did. Yeah, he did. Stracticc challenging window here. I don't agree with this play. A lot of players tend to do this time and time again. I mean, it's the fastest route to top middle, but it's fastest is not always the best statement.
That is true, and right now we see Boka having the score advantage and also the positional advantage right now. So Boka really in the driver's seat, but Alex actually snuck up on top mid and got the positional advantage. But nice grenade by Boka, making him one shot. Alex has to back down now, and he actually backed down, but thrusted right into the shield. And Boka gets him with the easy nade, and now he's gonna decide to nade the top of red base, but that has influenced the spawn. So Alex did spawn red, but at the bottom of the base. Not exactly what Boka wanted right there. We see Alex challenge now, P2. That's the first time we saw that this game. And Boka decides to back down for a second. Now Alex in control of top middle.
This was such a risky play by Boka, right? I mean, I actually kind of like what he did there. He just had to hit all of his 5 shots, but he couldn't capitalize on that. That was the surprise factor we want to see, right? Just get guy actually out of ammo and still gets the kill on Stracticc. That's the second time Stracticc kind of got average there. Very good play by Boka, and let's see if he can spawn trap him right as well. Very good plays by Boka here, and I would like to see him push this actually.
I don't think he can, because he just burned his thrust to hit that 4th shot on Alex. Very unfortunate turn of events there for Alex, because Boka was out of ammo, so Alex just needed to land his shots. Boka was just flying in for the melee Stracticc, trying to go for the sticky grenades, and Boka with a more or less questionable launch in my book, but he gets the melee on Stracticc. Is now 4 kills up, and again Alex is gonna spawn top of red.
Alex is basically making about the same push every time, and I think Boka's caught on to that. I think Stracticc needs to play a bit more unpredictable and take some of the more logical pushes, like going car 1, like maybe going through bottom base, hovering towards bottom mid. Although you can only do that if the opponent doesn't know where you are, of course. Nice kill though by Stracticc to make it a 3-kill game again. Still not out of the woods yet by any means of the word. Opting to challenge top blue. Completely lost Boka. Let's see if he can capitalize on this. Although Boka, I don't think he knows where Stracticc is as well. It's gonna jump up maybe towards the top base. No, he's opting to go to bottom middle. Maybe get the top middle control back. That every player on Truth so desires. But unfortunately for him, the German is right ahead on that and takes control of top middle here.
And Stracticc decides to maneuver around the top of the map a little bit. It doesn't matter if it's car 2 or P2 in this case, or actually on the center of the map, top middle. So I think that he wants to be more aggressive than that he's actually doing. You can see him melee the ground there for a bit. He's getting a little bit impatient, but doesn't know when or where exactly he wants to push. He's gonna push now in the window, was with a couple of shots, but gets a fresh 5 on Boka. Nice shots, and shows some body disrespect to Boka.
Very nice shots by Stracticc there. Let's see if he can spawn predict right, and he does. Very good plays, although some very good shots by Boka to fend off Stracticc there. And I love this play to just pistol your own grenade up middle so that no damage can be done by that. Boka opting to challenge some P1 challenges here, going back into the base to fight another day. I don't like to. Yeah, no, he's not gonna challenge window, I presume. And Alex had enough of the waiting game. And I mean, props to this guy because he is foregoing every positional advantage he gets to get this cheeky challenge in, and that's what we like to see at times here on Heated Halo.
Exactly, Alex is not afraid to challenge, he's not afraid to leave his positional advantage, like you say, to try to get some extra shots here and there, which may have cost him his life, like in the beginning of the game a couple of times, but last 2 interactions it paid him off, and he needs to back himself 2 more kills in 1.5 minutes in order to tie up the game, so I expect him to make a push rather soon. He's trying to fly window here, but opts to back down again to bottom middle. He needs to realize that he is going to run out of time real soon if he doesn't make a push right now, so I would like to see him push, Niels.
Yeah, I mean, he realized that he burned his thrust too early and that he couldn't really challenge anymore. Because in this game, most of the time when you engage a firefight when the opponent has thrust and you don't, you just forego every advantage you could possibly have, unless you're a couple of shots up. This is a very deciding challenge here, and he is right in the open. I think he should have just ran back to bottom base, give himself a fighting chance, as he was one shot or two shots down and didn't have the positional advantage. So now Boka comfortably on top middle with a 3-kill deficit with 30 seconds left. I think this one's all but done.
Yeah, he just needs to fend Alex off for 30 seconds. I would have liked to have seen a ninja attempt there on Stracticc maybe. Like he was flying top middle and perfectly setting up Boka to get his ninja for this game. Unfortunately, he couldn't do so. Alex seemed like he's just a nice melee by Stracticc. That's gonna give him definitely a confidence boost for the next game. Boka again out of ammo, so nice cleanup for Alex there.
Yeah, and I mean, Boka being out of ammo so often means that he just stays alive very well. I felt like Alex was a bit frustrated at times because of the slow pace. And I mean, that's truth 1v1s for you. It's very neutral, but it can become a bit still. And if you're on the receiving end of a top middle control, it can be quite frustrating to play, I imagine. Okay, looking at the stats here, we see 52% accuracy from Stracticc and 45% from Boka. Now I think we've seen Boka pre-fire a bit more, but still, that's quite a hefty difference there, Stefan.
Yeah, so great job by Alex putting down shots left, right, and center, and actually a 1500 damage difference. So Alex was hitting a lot of shots, but wasn't able to connect on the final shot. I want to see the perfect kills real quick. Yeah, I saw only one 5-shot by Stracticc in top red, so he was definitely clutching up there. Like we said in the beginning, this is actually a very close game, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 games. I still think that it's going to be a best of course, it's a best of 3, but I still think that it's going to be 3 games. But yeah, we have to see after the next one.
Yeah, I would like to see Alex stay composed in his next game. Maybe not let him not push incoherently on this map. I think we should just load it in and see what these guys are gonna put on the table for us.
Yeah, so let's start with Boka this time. Even though Stracticc got that early lead last game, he was 2 kills up after 30 seconds. But last time we started with Stracticc, so we're gonna start it off with Boka.
Yeah, and Stracticc in the chat says he's gonna play like Boka now, so I guess he's gonna get a sick ninja and two stickies while keeping composure. So I'm very curious to see what these guys are gonna put on the table. Let's see what Boka's gonna do. This is a pretty unorthodox position. He basically gives Alex top middle here. Still gets 3 shots in, but I don't think he's able to capitalize on it. Tries to shoot the plasma grenade, but Alex actually noticed that and got out of harm's way in time. Now, this is not a situation you want to challenge if you're Boka, and wisely just backs down. I would like to see him forego this window and get onto car, because this way we're not gonna have kills for the next 11 minutes and 30 seconds, Stefan.
That's true. So we see a little bit of a stalemate right now. Both players don't really know what sort of push they want to take. We saw this last time from Boka versus Tommy. Obviously, Boka is 1-0 up in the series, so Stracticc has the pressure on him. But I think Stracticc, if he's gonna be patient, he might gonna get the first kill. And did he get a fake melee there?
That was a fake melee for sure. Still gets a trade, so very commendable challenge by Stracticc. But this was for sure. He just got bullshitted by 343 Industries, like we all have time and time again. Stracticc actually spawning P1, Boka spawning top base, so none of them really in position to get top middle control. Alex with the first couple of shots, I would like to see him get aggressive on this. Unfortunately, thrusts right into the nade, and wisely doesn't challenge until his shields come back. Some nice shots to clean it up, and Alex actually 2-1 up right now with some body disrespect, and this is what you like to see when you're Stracticc.
Yeah, so Alex basically with that body disrespect saying to Boka, speed it up, boy. I want more challenges. Stracticc right now.
Speed it up, boy!
Stracticc right now in control of top middle, just shooting the plasma grenades to make his spot on top middle a little bit safer, so he can get the camping gear right now. Boka's just enabling the fishing spot right now to remain calm, so Stracticc can just reel in the fish right now on his camp as we wait for a push from Boka. Stracticc actually decides to leave top middle and is now at the bottom of the base, saying basically, okay, if we're gonna play hide and seek, come and fight me.
probably not the smartest place to play hide and seek. Some nice shots though, but Boka with the 5 to make it 2-2, and somebody disrespect the boot. I think Alex went bottom middle to read the chat here, because his coach Luckless is in the chat out here telling him how to play this 1v1. It's not turning out great this far, so maybe he should just focus on his own game plan here. And while I say that, Boka regained top middle control, and I would like to see Alex not get frustrated here. I mean, I get it. It's very frustrating to see the opponent play very passive, but yeah, that's kind of how the cookie crumbles in Truth once.
Exactly, and if you keep the window angle, it's so difficult. Like, if you make the player on top mid weak, it's so difficult to actually capitalize on those shots that you put in earlier. And it's the same with the P angle. So I would like to see Alex just rotate to Carbine here, either bottom or top, and then maybe side stutter his way to the little area, to the little pedal, to do the jump from bottom to top mid. But if it goes the way it goes right now, like, you're gonna put shots, and then both players are gonna back down again. So this is not what's gonna get you kills in the end. So at the moment we see the score is 2-2. Both players not too aggressive, as we saw in the first 2 minutes of the first game. And yeah, I don't know. Do you have a good joke, Niels?
How can you put me on the spot like that, man? 5 minutes before the match started, I was eating pizza with my girlfriend. Not a worry in the world. And then 10 minutes into this freaking 1v1, and I have to make a joke that I don't have right now. So that's very unfortunate. I may resign from this caster spot here. That said, to change topics, nice kill. Stracticc unfortunately bites the dust here. Boka 1 kill up to make that 2 kills. Very good spawn prediction by Boka there. But yeah, I saw in the comments I've seen a couple of complaints about the ones format sometimes being a bit still. And that's why we're looking to introduce some. We're gonna experiment with some twos some twos matches. So stay tuned for that. And of course, if you have any suggestions, you know where to find us. We're active on Twitter. We're gonna reply within 3 business days. And yeah, we gladly hear what you have to say about game types and stuff.
Yeah, so normally Truth is actually much faster than Plaza, but it determines, or it is, the speed of the game is determined by at least one of the players, right? If both players decide to play not so aggressive, then the game's is going to be not so aggressive. But if Alex wants the game to be sped up, he should try to do more car challenges, in my opinion. That being said, Boka is 2 kills up right now and gets a very nice clutch, perfect kill, and then thrusts away to save his life, so that his life is not traded out. Very good job by him. He's gonna spawn Alex again in top of the base, and we're gonna see the same thing over and over again, just landing shots by Boka. Alex not really wanting to take a different angle. He's gonna rotate car now, it seems. And Boka has the positional advantage. Puts down some nice shots, gonna challenge again, but both players weak right now, Niels.
Yeah, I think we saw the 3rd perfect of the game by Boka. I haven't seen any of the 2 ninjas he promised me though, so I'm really wondering where my receipts are right now. Some nice goes by Stracticc though. Unfortunately, Boka caught on in time with the killing spree. 6-2 up. And this is frustrating when you're Alex. But yeah, commenting on what you said earlier about the speed of this 1v1. When we were watching Precision Knight versus Tommy, the game pace was actually quite fast indeed. We saw nice shot by Stracticc below to shoot under the bubble there. But yeah, we saw Precision Knight every time he didn't have top middle, just instantly making a game plan on how to get it back as quickly as possible and not giving the opponent the room to breathe. And we also saw the same from Tommy after he noticed that just holding top middle wasn't gonna cut it. So I mean, this is working for Boka right now, but I get that it's not a very big spectacle right now.
No, and one of the differences that I want to point out between like what Alex is doing right now and what Tommy is doing. Nice shot by Alex though to clean up that kill. To come back to my story, like Alex was car 2 there, and he got Boka to 1 shot, but then Tommy always had a grenade in his back pocket to nade the bubble there, try to force the enemy to leave his spot using a thrust, and then could clean him up with the headshot. And this is something that Stracticc didn't do in that particular time. Now we see kill difference is 3 right now, so Stracticc really... Oh, and a fake launch by Boka, I think. Actually, I don't know how it will look on stream, and Stracticc with a nice headshot there to make the game close again.
Yeah, I completely missed the last 30 seconds because somebody had the nerves in this chat to say that Nando's was actually good food. And I've been there, and it looked very dry. It was very expensive, and I think Skixels has some choice words to say about the Nando's. Am I gonna tell the story? Yes, I am. Boka 3 kills up now. Skixels actually went to the toilet at Nando's, but they were out of toilet paper, and he had to do a number 2. So that was a very peculiar situation, and he had to go to another restaurant just to wipe his butt. So with that information, you guys are very lucky to have tuned in today with into story time with Niels here.
And this is actually, well, first of all, very very funny story. And second of all, nice challenge by Alex to use his grenades to try to force Boka to leave his spot. Fortunately, couldn't capitalize on it. Nice nade again, Boka being weak. But now is the time for Alex to actually do something. And he just decides to stick himself, and this is basically saying, okay, GG, you're gonna play your life again. And I guess Alex is not a fan of that. He actually left the game. Guys, that's GG 2-0 for Boka. Unfortunately, Stracticc had to leave. Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
Yeah,
about
I think this was, we all saw this coming with Stracticc in the middle of the last game, saying that he was not enjoying this 1v1, and I mean he was down 4 kills, so there was not really much else to do here. So I get the rage quit by Stracticc. This time it was a rage quit. We didn't see the 2 ninjas by Boka, but unfortunately, maybe in the last couple of minutes we would have. And that's what Stracticc denied us here. But, I mean, we heard a great story, so we're all winners here in my book.
Alright, yes, Stracticc actually apologizing in his chat. Sorry, but I can't play this anymore. Apology accepted, and congratulations to Boka getting his first dub on stream after that great performance against Batchford in Season 1. Now gets his first dub. So great stuff by big boy Boka. And yeah, the stats... if the stats are accurate, then that shows the story of the game a little bit, right? So great accuracy by Alex and great damage, but Boka just playing his life time and time again. Stracticc unable to like really put the heat on in terms of trying to chase his kill down a little bit. So maybe that's a little bit position so that you have to be closer to the enemy to finish him off on truth. But yeah, I mean,
like I said, Stracticc before the match also already said this was going to be his last ones match, and sometimes it's very hard to stay composed when you're not really motivated to actually perform on set game. So no hard feelings, and not to take anything away, of course, from Boka's performance, because he would look very solid in this 1v1. He watched the stream a couple of times. He knew what to do in general, and yeah, it was a pretty handily victory here by Boka.
And Boka actually sent me a message to get himself into the party. So, ladies and gentlemen, he is in the party, Boka. Congrats, man, on the win.
Hey. Thanks, man. To be completely honest, I just couldn't switch it on today. I wasn't mentally there. And can I just say, Alex has some of the worst connection I've ever seen. He was eating so many of my bullets. GG though, Alex. Thanks everyone for watching. I just couldn't switch it on today. That wasn't like how I usually play.
Yeah, we saw a lot of like window pushes again and P pushes. Not like Tommy the Krogan and Precision Out are usually playing, like trying to side stutter to the bottom of the map and then do a sneaky play. So both players didn't really have the element of surprise today. Yeah, I mean, to wrap it up, GG's guys. Fortunately, Stracticc left. Congrats, Boka, again on the win.
Thank you.
Stracticc just venting a little bit right now in the in the chat, but shake hands, guys. And
yeah, I want to add something here. I think there's a pattern here because I find it too too much of a coincidence to really be a coincidence. In that Boka teamed with me with Daddy's Daycare for one event, and then he actually started beaming in 1v1s. So I think the story to take away from here is that once you've played with me, you've seen it with Standard here as well, getting top 6 outfit team with me. You can pay me in advance or maybe after if you're credible. That's one thing to take away here. So
Alright.
that's
I'll buy you
it.
a few points at lunch.
What is the reason
Alright.
you wanted us to invite you, Boka? Do you want to challenge anybody?
I just wanted to announce that me and Bento are working on a 1v1. I know Betroyski asked for that, and also I just wanted to say, like, I sort of wanted to vent about the connection because I was so tilted with that game. That game till I got 2 blanks in a row.
Yeah, that's all good. I mean,
That's fine.
Stracticc was also annoyed with the way you were playing, so that's like a little bit
Yeah.
authentic, but I'm sure you can
expected
shake
that.
hands again. And it looks like we're ready to rate the speed show here, guys. So thank you all for watching. We're gonna switch probably to a twos format as well. So we have some players that are willing to play some twos on Sunday, probably, if we can make it. And I'm sure that we're gonna see Boka again on stream as well because man's hot at the moment. And that being said, see you all next time.
Bye.